When designing my digipack, I decided to create the album front cover first as I felt that this is one of the most prominent features in the digipack. Once I decided on my favourite image from the still photos I took, I started to edit on Photoshop. I set the dimensions to the same as the digipack so I was able to work within a constant frame. I liked the first cover I created, however I felt that it did not look very professional. I had changed the brightness and exposure to make the images more eye-catching, however the colour levels within this image did not look balanced. After deciding against the colouring of the first cover, I decided to use the same composition but experiment with the levels. In this cover, I liked the overall colour and brightness, however I felt that it did not fit in with my chosen genre. For my third cover, I decided to go for a complete change. Instead of brightness and contrast, I made the picture more faded and added a pale background colour. Although I thought this was more fitting with my genre, I was still not happy with the overall composition. After doing some more research and looking into existing products in my chosen genre, I found that having a black and white theme was more common. Therefore, for my next cover, I changed the composition again and made it black and white. I decided that I liked the black and white most, so I developed this idea further. Taking elements from previous covers, I went back to the original composition, then added a coloured element just to the roses, essentially to keep the cover black and white. For the back cover, I created two options, one that fit with the paler and softer cover, and one that created continuity with the black and white designs. Moving on to the inside of the digipack, I decided to experiment with layering, as this was something I found interesting that the original artist used in her promotional features. To create continuity with the other features I had already made, I used the image of the petals. For the other inside cover, I experimented with the opacity of my images and again the singular colour of the rose against the black and white. For the actual CD, I used the colour pickup tool on Photoshop to carry the same colour pink across onto the image to create continuity, as this was an important feature of professional media products. Finally, for my advertisement, I used the same font from my front cover to create a consistent artist style that an audience can identify with. The advert on the left I felt was too plain, so I developed my idea into the one on the right that includes my chosen album cover and information about the artist. This is my final digipack. Overall, I'm really happy with how it turned out.